So every time I play Minecraft, I get inspired to make servers because that's the way I enjoy playing the game. Survival is the core plain one. I've done a lot of survival servers in the past, and I think they're the ones I enjoy the most because they're just the most simple. You can just play how you want, and then there's extra elements that are out there like protecting your area, anti-grief, and more ways to make it interesting. But at its core, it's just plain survival. Prison is what we're going to be doing for this series. Now, prison is a server type that I've always enjoyed. As you can see, you're set in a prison, you're set at a specific rank, and you have to mine blocks, sell the blocks, and then rank up. And basically, you work your way up from one mine to another mine to another mine to another mine until eventually you become free, or you choose to prestige. And there's other different elements into the server. The thing that I enjoy about prison servers is it's similar to those iPhone games that you just tap and you tap, 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 then you get upgrades. And those games I always get hooked on, and I find that prison servers have the same problem for me. I just get hooked on them, so that's why I really enjoy them. Alright guys, so after one day of playing around on my server and editing my plugins, this is what I've managed to create, and I'll just run you through quickly all the progress that I have. So the full list of plugins are these. So there we go, we got 3 pages of plugins already. Now, in order to do my ranks, I've used Luck Perms, which is the new version of Permission X. In the past, I used Group Manager, so this has been like a real learning process for me using Luck Perms. But what I was able to do with it, which I was never able to figure out with Group Manager, is how to showcase multiple ranks. So if you look at my username, you can see that I have set myself to be Prestige 1, Rank D, and then my staff rank of Trial. So A is going to be our starting rank. So all new players will be putting rank A, so they'll have A and then their name. So that's what your username will look like when you join. You can see on the right here on our progression bar, which I've set up, we are part of rank A. We have no prestige. We have $1 million in the bank. So if you want to rank up, you type /rank up, and it'll say you need $1,000 to rank up. Are you sure you want to rank up? Now, I haven't set the prices yet. These are just defaults, essentially. Again, you type rank up again, and then you can see that I've moved up to rank B, and now we're on rank B. So once you rank your way up, all the way up to Z, or in this case, D. D is the top rank I've set. If I click rank up again, it says you must prestige. So this is the path of the prison track. So you go from rank A to B to C to D, and the prestige, and then once you prestige, it puts you back on rank A. So instead of using ladders, we use tracks. So I've set a track for prison, I've set the staff track, and then I've also set up some donor tracks, and then I've also set my prestige tracks. So right now we are on, if we look at our user, you can see that we are on the default prestige track of 0, and we are on rank D. So what we do is we type /prestige, prestige again, and now you can see we have prestige to 1. And now we have the prestige prefix, and our group has gone back to A, and then we can continue ranking up again. So that'll be the process. You'll rank up from A all the way to Z, then you go to prestige 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. I have no clue how many I'll have, but yeah. The next part of the prison is obviously the mines, and I've got the plugin to set up the mines. I had to buy it because there wasn't any I could find that worked that were free. So I bought the plugin. It's called Jet's Prison Mines. It costs $10, I think. I've also installed another plugin called Auto Pickup, which means that every time you mine a block, it automatically put it in your inventory. And let's enchant this to have, what's it called, where you mine really quickly, I've forgotten, efficiency 10. So now we can mine really fast, and that's what the server's going to be like. Obviously I have some auto smelting feature on it as well. I'll probably have to remove that. But as you can see, every time we mine a block, we get a shard, and then shards is another form of currency which you can use to upgrade your pickaxe. And you upgrade your pickaxe by basically right-clicking, and then you'll have this upgrade menu. These are your shards, and then you can upgrade all these things like efficiency and fortune and other things that I still need to configure. So if we go prison mined panel test, that's the name of this prison mine that I've set up. We can reset it straight away. And so what every single rank will have is you will warp to a site, and there'll be this massive mine like this that we've built, and it'll have blocks in it that you can mine out. And then once you've got a whole bunch of them, you can slash sell them. And I still need to set the prices and stuff. And then once you sell it, you earn money, and then you rank up, and that's the way you develop. So that's another thing I've set up. You can see here I've set up this scoreboard on the side. Really happy with the top. I've got like a little pattern thing that I had to write out. This is my progress bar. So we got the rank, prestige, achievements, mining level, money, shards, hours, and clan. So yeah, that's basically everything that I've set up for the first day. It's honestly just been like a big learning process, especially for luck perms and setting the rankings. But obviously I want to set up all the rankings up and all that stuff before I get into the building. I want to do the building last because building will take the longest amount of time, and I've got a friend that's going to help me do the building. So in order to do the building, we'll be using World Edit and Voxel Sniper, and obviously we have to build like 30 different mines. But yeah, that's my progress for after one day. Like, bear in mind I've made this all in one day. I'm actually really happy because I haven't done any Minecraft server development in like 6 months. So yeah, that's really sick. Anyway, catch you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so I am back on the server. This is day 2 of development, and I've probably spent maybe 2 to 3 hours working on the server today because I was busy. And all in all, I really have not completed that much, which is a shame. But I'll show you what I was able to do. But essentially, I've got myself a pickaxe. It has efficiency 10 and fortune 10. So what I was able to do is set it so when you mine, it automatically applies the fortune and the efficiency, and it puts the block right in your inventory. Now, there's a feature on the server which automatically condenses ores and ingots into blocks, and that is something I need to turn off, but for some reason it's turned itself back on. It's called Auto Pickup. So if I do this, I can turn it off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this region to set to diamond block or diamond ore. Cool, and then if I do it again, now I've just got the diamonds in my inventory, as you can see, and it's not been condensed. Now if I do it again, and if I set it to iron ore, you can see that it is not smelting automatically into my inventory, which is good. And what that means is the configuration thing that you saw just before, so this thing here, you can use the auto block and the auto smelt, and there's a permission that allows this. So what I'm going to eventually do is when you upgrade your pickaxe, you'll be able to purchase the ability to have these features. So you'll purchase the upgrade for your pickaxe using your shards, and in return it will give you auto smelt feature set to true. And as I showed you before, there is if you right click your pickaxe, it brings up this menu, which is the pickaxe upgrades. But this is the default one that came with the plugin and the install configuration that I had. But what I've done is I've gone and created my own version, and that's what this looks like. So there'll be upgrade options for efficiency, haste, fortune, unbreaking, a special trench, auto cell, auto condense, speed. These here are in the wrong order now that I'm looking at it. The ability to repair your pickaxe, to use an enchanter, to get a new starting pickaxe. This pickaxe here, basically, efficiency 10, fortune 10, I think will be the starting pickaxe. Oh no, never mind, it'll be efficiency 10, unbreaking 10. And then you'll be able to purchase fortune. So this menu here is what I've spent the longest amount of time working on. And I've basically got it all figured out. So when you click on it, what was it? Yeah, so when you click on this, it will level up your pickaxe's efficiency by 1 level, and then it should take shards out of your inventory. However, I wasn't able to make it so shards exit your inventory, and that is what I spent the longest time working on, and I still haven't been able to figure out why. And I'll show you the issue I've had. So there's a plugin called Placeholders API, which basically you can use it to bring up a whole bunch of statistics. Like you can install the placeholder APIs for Vault, and that way if you type like money in, and then if you type a command which has the placeholder API for money, it'll show you how much money you have. So that's what I've used here for all these things. So I've typed rank, and then I've done the placeholder API for my rank, and then for the prestige, and then for money, and then for shards. And I'm just going to show you an example of it in use. So this is the command. You do puppy pass hurricane 96. So I'll run the command, and then this is basically the thing that it should read. This is a math API. So basically what I've done is for the pickaxe, I've set it to 160 shards per level, which means if your pickaxe is on efficiency level 9 and you want to upgrade it to level 10, it'll cost you 10 times 160 shards, or 160 shards in total. So basically this command here will figure out how many shards it requires you for the level, or sorry, this command here, this math equation will tell you how many shards are required for the enchant. So if you look here, the math is 160 times the item in hand level dig speed, so the level of efficiency already on it. So it's 160 times the level that's already on it, plus an additional 160. And then this part here, precision 0. So if I just read this command here, you can see that we have efficiency level 11, and to do a level 12, what is 12 times 160? Well, it's 1920. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to enchant this to efficiency 9 for the sake of it. Anyway, so now this is efficiency level 9, and then if I run the pass command, you can see that it's 1600, as I mentioned before. Now, there's a precision here at the end. If I remove the precision, it'll read as 1600, right? So if you want to, so basically what I've done with the command pu is that when you click on this, it will use the /shards command. So it'll go shards remove from the player, and then it'll use this equation to figure out how many shards to remove. But basically, And I'm gonna just pull this up. So this is the command that I use. So I just need to set to me. Now if I do /shards take character 96 and it should take 1600 shards, it doesn't work because apparently this figure here is not an integer. But if I add the precision thing I showed you before, again it says 1600 is not an integer. However, we know that this here is, sorry that's the wrong one, we know that the figure here is 1600, and 1600 is an integer, there's no decimals, it's a whole number. So that's the problem I've been facing. And basically once I'm able to figure that out, I'll be able to do all these other ones as well. Because like I said, when you click on it, it will promote your level, as you can see here. So we're on efficiency level 10, and then we do it again. And actually I figured out why I can't do the enchant command now. Because what happens for regular users, when they click on this, the server will run a whole bunch of commands, and those commands are, for temporarily, the player will be given the /enchant permission, and then it will run efficiency +1, and then it will remove the enchantment permission from the player. And that's why I haven't been able to do /enchant, because every time I run the command it takes away my efficiency, the enchantment thing from me. It's all very complicated, but like that's the main focus, that's the main thing I've been trying to figure out, and that's really been annoying me. But yeah, I guess I'll play around with it tomorrow and see if I can figure something out. Otherwise, if I can't figure it out, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have set prices, which means to upgrade your efficiency by 1 level, it'll cost 1000 shards, and there'll be no like accumulative price, it'll just be a set price, which isn't what really I wanted, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. The next thing, and the last thing I set up was the ranks. So if you look at me now, I am on rank A 0 prestige, and what I've done is I've set, if I look at LP track prison info, you can see that I have created tracks from A to Z. Now if I set myself LP user Harrycat parent set, if I set myself to H, for example, I've changed the colors. So the first 4 ranks will be in white, then it'll go to yellow, then the next 4 will be in green. So go I, J, K, L, and then M will be in blue, and then I think, yeah, so those 4, so it goes M, N, O, P. So we got 4, 4, 4, 4, M, N, O, P is in blue, and then it goes Q to S, T to V, W to Y, and then Z. So the color for Q is pink, and then the color for, what's after Q? T is purple, and then the color for the last 3 is Y, and then the color for Z is red. And then it means the only color for Z, or the only color red, is the last one. I also have to change that meta set prefix, because originally all the ranks were in the gray color and I didn't like the way it looked. But if I just set it to like that, then I should be in light gray again, which is much better. And then if we promote ourselves to the prestige, promote prestige, I've gone and set, oh, see, I'm not in LP user Harrycat 96 parent add 0. So now if I promote myself to the prestige, now I'm on prestige 1, and I've set up the prestige ranks to go from 0 to 10, and then I've got master, elite, and god, which are a bit more interesting. But basically, you work your way up, 1, 2, promote, 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 and then I've got some different colors again, so we go pink, then we got gold, and then we've got number 10. Number 10 is in red. It's supposed to be in red. I might not have set it actually. So if I just set, if I go LP, oh no, I have set it obviously. I can't read it. I was like, why is it X? Well, X is 10. So rank number prestige 10 is X, and then Z, and then thing, and then if we go to master, it gets a bit more exciting. Got some crazy colors here, master. So there's an inclination to rank up because the prefixes look much more interesting. But then we got elite, which is in green, and then we got god, which is in red. So that's the top rank, and I figured something that you'd want to strive towards because it does look pretty dope. And yeah, that's what I've done in day 2. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks pretty cool here in the corner. But yeah, I've basically created like this huge list of things that I need to do, and I've basically been signing them off. One of the things that other prison servers has is plots. But then I was thinking, and then I saw another server, instead of plots, it has cells. And I think I might do that instead. Because then again, it is a prison. Also, ranks have other servers have a free rank. You know, once you mine your way out, you're free. But that is basically like prestiging. So I don't know if there's, I'm not sure what the point of free rank is. Maybe like, you know, instead of warping back to your cell, you warp back to a, you know, an open world or something. I'm not sure, but that's something I'm going to be looking into over the next few days. And that's day 2 of development. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright guys, so back on the server. This is day 3 of server development, I believe. I wasn't able to work on it at all yesterday. And today was a very eventful day. I tell you what, the plugin that I've been configuring to run this command, I ended up deleting accidentally. And in a frenzy tried to recover it, but I was not able to. So I had to end up rewriting this entire configuration, which was really demoralizing at first, but I ended up getting it done. And what I managed to do is set the price to a set rate, like I discussed before. So looking at my pickaxe now, we have efficiency 10. And what I can do is I can right click this pickaxe and it'll knock it down by 1 efficiency level and give me 1000 shards in return. So if I go bang, you can see here that the enchantment has been applied, and then the command has been run, and then 1000 shards have been added to your balance. And then if we look at a pickaxe, we have efficiency 9 on it. If we want to go back and upgrade, so this should take 2000 shards out of our inventory and leave us with 525. And then we should go back up to efficiency 10. We do that and boom. And there we go, efficiency 10, 525 shards. I also managed to do the fortune upgrade for 5000 shards, as well as the unbreaking upgrade. And then I still have to configure these 3 or these 5 here. I also managed to do my repair pickaxe. So what I can do, for example, is I can spawn in a pickaxe with, or I'll do that again. I'll just spawn in 1 so you can see. I have a pickaxe with some durability off. And what I can do is if I right click and click repair, for $100,000 it should repair my pickaxe all the way. And there we go. $100,000 has been removed and the pickaxe is fully repaired. So that's the main thing I was working on today. Another thing that I worked on is the rank ups and the prestige. So you can see right now I am the final rank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself parent set track prison Z and prestige 0. So right now I am merely Z rank and no prestige. So if I do rank up, it doesn't let me. I have to do /prestige, and then I prestige again, and then I am on prestige 1 level A. And what I've done is I've configured the rank ups for every single rank basically. So this goes from A to Z, and then all I have to do is figure out what the price is I want to have it at, which I'm not sure yet. But yeah, the whole ranking up works. Once you hit Z, you prestige, then you do it again, and then you prestige, and then you do it again, and again, and again, and again, and it's all configured and it should all work. The next thing I was working out is the blocks per mine, and that's what I've got here. So this is what I'm going to be running with. So I'll go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up to Z. And then once you get up to Z, the blocks will be more valuable. Another thing I set up was the /sellAll command. So what I can do is, if I'm on a mine, and I'll just spawn it in, if I mine up these blocks, I can do /sellAll A, and then it'll sell the blocks. Hopefully what I'll be able to do is just do /sellAll, and it'll decide what, based on what rank you are, which mine should, or which shop to use. But basically, I've set these blocks to these mines, and then say D block inherits these blocks, and then I've added gold ore. So what you can do is, once you have unlocked Z, for example, you could, and I've just been using this as an example, if I go /sellAll Z, X, then that should sell everything. I set it to X because X is when the prismarine block is introduced, and that's the last thing. But let's say you're mining and you have the auto condense feature on, and you're mining merely emeralds. So if I spawn in emerald block, so say you had a full inventory of emerald blocks from mining, and then you did /sellAll X, boom, that's a $5 million upgrade, and yeah, that all works. And this is another mine I managed to set up. Pretty happy with the mines. I'll show you how they work. So if I go like that into survival mode, I just mine and it automatically puts into my inventory, as you know. For some reason it messaged me test, I'm not sure. If I'm going to put some fortune on my pickaxe as well, which I don't have because I ran the commands before. But yeah, so we are mining all these, and it should, and then I should be able to do /sellAll X, and it should sell everything minus the sandstone and the terracotta. So I need to add those items in. Yeah, so what players will do is they'll just be mining, and then they'll be able to /sellAll X, and then after 10 minutes the mine will reset, and you'll be teleported to the top. And the command for that, I think, is prison mine panel, prison mine help. I don't even remember what this prison mine is called. Is there a prison mine list? Of course there is. So I can go to my M mine, there's my panel, and then I can reset this one that I'm in for Chang, and then I can go again. So that is what I set up today essentially.